What's poppin' YouTube? Grizzly Skull 950. I'm just trying to decipher what type of game Pokemon Let's Go is shaping out to be based on some of the rumors we discussed. If it's a main series game, just what generation or category would it fall in? I also want to discuss the transfer of Pokemon from 3DS to Switch, either it be Pokmon Bank or something new entirely for the Nintendo Switch. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, leave a like, comment, follow my Twitter, any amount of support helps. I'll try to keep this one relatively short. Every remake of Pokemon that was released were considered to be a part of that current generation since they ran on the same system engine of the previous games. Take Fire Red and Leaf Green for example. They are Gen 1 remakes, but they ran off the engine of the Generation 3 games Ruby and Sapphire on the Game Boy Advance. Therefore, they were compatible and players were able to trade, battle, and whatnot across the games on the Game Boy Advance. So what does that mean for Pokemon on the Switch? If the Let's Go titles are supposed to be a reimagining of Pokemon Yellow, can we assume them to be a Generation 1 remake with 7th gen mechanics? It's rumored that Pokéride would return as well, as it likely incorporating some aspects of the Sun and Moon graphics. So if that's the case, would it be considered an enhanced remake with features from the latest 3DS Pokemon titles, thereby making them Gen 7 core RPGs? We know for certain it's a main series game, so it has to fall in somewhere. Now let's talk about Pokebank. I would hope they would release Pokebank or something on the Switch to allow a one-way transfer from the 3DS. However, I do not expect them to do anything like allowing items to be deposited with Pokemon out of fear of the game breaking because of uncoded items being detected. I just feel they should do something different with Pokemon storage system, as it's been the exact same since X and Y. 4 pairs of games running off the same application. I think it's time for a change, wouldn't you say? I also think they should create an entirely new national dex for the Switch games. Rather than fusing them with older games in an application, it just shows how much of a presence Z moves were over everything else during the 7th generation. If they couldn't create new dex entries for the 500 Pokemon they locked us out of initially of Sun and Moon launch. It's not that I think they were lazy, it's just that 3DS seriously hindered what Game Freak could include, especially when every move in the game has a Z move effect. Either it be offensive status or an exclusive Z move to specific mons, and not to mention the animations for every Pokemon when executing them. With everything that we can assume of Pokemon Go and the state of random encounters put into question, this is certainly shaping out to be a totally different game than what we're used to. So many directions this can go. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have yourselves a good one. Peace out.